Hello friends! I'm so excited to launch our video devotional series for this month by taking a look at our new youth group name, Rooted. Throughout September, we are going to be talking about what the Bible has to say about being rooted and what that means for us as we live as followers of Jesus. Now, you may be wondering, why did we choose Rooted? Well, first of all, there's definitely a tree theme that emerges when you look at our other family ministry programs and even our church as a whole. So sticking with trees seemed pretty on brand. But more importantly, it accurately describes our goal in doing ministry with all of you. You see, when we're younger, our faith is something that is largely dictated by the adults in our lives. We go to church because they tell us to, and we largely accept our faith because it's what we've always known. But once we get a little older, our faith stops being the responsibility of other people and starts belonging to us. When we start building a relationship with God on our terms, the seed of faith that was planted in us when we were younger starts to take root, to mature, and to grow. It's like in the parable of the sower, which we talked about in worship a few weeks ago. In Luke chapter 8, Jesus tells a story about a farmer planting seeds that fall on different kinds of soil. The first seeds fall on the hard path and represent when God's word kind of just bounces off of us and instead of actually affecting us or being planted in our hearts. The next seeds fall on rocky soil that isn't deep enough for it to grow strong roots, which is like when we treat our time with God like just an item on our to-do list. The right things are there, but it's too shallow to grow something strong and healthy. Next, there are the seeds that fall on the thorny soil. This is talking about when God's presence in our lives gets suffocated by everything else we have competing for our attention. Our faith doesn't have enough space to grow and to thrive. And then last, there is the seed that falls on good soil. These seeds have all they need to grow and thrive, and so they become strong and healthy and produce fruit. If you take a look at the other soils, the one major thing they have in common is that the seeds aren't able to take root. The ground is either too hard or too shallow or too smothered, while the good soil gives the seed all that it needs to be rooted and to grow. And that's the goal for our youth program, to create a space in a community where you can allow faith to take root in your life and where you can grow in your relationship with Jesus. Because when we become rooted in faith and grow closer to God, our lives reflect the fruit of God's Spirit. Things like love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. We'll be dropping off boxes for y'all with some devotional materials and other fun things to help you continue to explore these scriptures. So be sure to keep an eye out for those in the next few days and stay tuned as we continue to talk over the next few weeks about what it means to be rooted. Bye, friends.